Forest Girl. Her enchanted forest. A little girl lived in an ancient, deep, mystical, and enchanted forest. Her house was a cozy and comfortable treehouse surrounded by ancient coconut and mango trees. She was living with the treehouse community. From her house, she could see the sunrise and sunset. The waterfall was so milky that she loved to watch it from her home. An extraordinary connection with nature and plants was a result of her love for plants and nature. In the deep forest, she found a hiding place full of flowering plants with exotic fragrances. Her playmates were not other small children, but rather the plants she was playing with. Her green playground. In the early morning, she took her time to observe the very small plants, mossy rocks, and the textures of tree bark. By evening, she was engaged with the forest's flora, gathering fallen leaves, flowers, and fruits. Then she carefully uprooted small plants to replant them in a more suitable location for growth. She collected various types of moss to determine whether they were edible and if they possessed any medicinal properties. At home, she perused her ancient manuscript from the treehouse community and learned that sphagnum moss had antiseptic properties that could heal wounds. The Journal of Leaves and Flower. As she grew up, she began to write books about her friends who were trees. She gained more knowledge from the forest than from the ancient texts. The community of people who lived in tree houses had ancient texts.
Today I will start my new journal.
In her journal, she wrote about her day-to-day small experiments to learn about plants and find new ones. Finding or creating new plants that will benefit the treehouse community and everyone else in need of them for good purposes was her goal. Grafting dreams. Looking near the window, she got an idea. Happily, she started to consider using the technique of grafting, crossing two plants of the same species. Her goal was to develop each new plant with unique fragrances and colors that had never existed before. She selected stock/rootstock for its roots and the scion for its stems, leaves, flowers, or fruits. Then she joined the stock and the scion and maintained the proper temperature. After a few weeks, she got amazing result. Online wisdom. She found inspiration in the digital world as well as in the natural beauty surrounding her. Taking advantage of the shelter provided by the canopy above, she engaged in online classes, while the birds outside her window provided a melodic backdrop to the buzzing of her knowledge-filled laptop. The whispering trees. As she sat on the rock among the shadows cast by the moonlight, a cool and soft breeze touching the trees seemed to speak in a language only her heart could understand. The silver moonlight on the leaves had a drastic effect on her mind. During the starry evenings, she received lessons from the old trees, through the rustling leaves and creaking branches. Lessons about development, resilience, and the profound links that unite all living things were taught by them. Fame and bloom. Her discoveries spread like perfumed air.
Hello. I am botanist. Nice to meet you.
Kindly come in.
Botanists marveled at her creation of new species of plants. Through her work, she unlocked a realm of endless possibilities, inspiring a generation of aspiring botanists to push the boundaries of what was previously thought possible. She became a legend, the girl who turned old species of plants into new plant species. The botanical garden. Her fame reached distant lands, and people came to witness her floral symphony. The exotic beauty and mesmerizing fragrance of her creations beckoned people from near and far, drawing crowds that venerated the harmonious blend of colors and scents in her garden. Some plants she made had more flower and fruit production. The forest's gift. She never left her beloved treehouse community, even though she became rich and famous.
I am very happy today.
Treehouse Community and some other people helped her launch a satellite named Treehouse Community, THC. She became more skilled in her work by continuing to graft, write, and nurture. Her journals, books, paintings, and findings were kept as treasures. In the forest, she made a beautiful treehouse library for her treasure. The forest gave her the knowledge she needed, and she never left it. The botanist's legacy. Her name was echoed by generations in her treehouse community. Her groundbreaking discoveries not only revolutionized the fields of medicine, agriculture, and art but also sparked a paradigm shift in how humanity viewed the natural world. In her footsteps, countless aspiring botanists, scientists, and artists continue to draw inspiration from her remarkable achievements. Thus, the girl who played with plants became an immortal botanist. Little Girl's Forest Tree House. In the deep forest she wanders, with plants as her friends, collecting leaves and flowers she ponders. From planting to grafting, her passion would bloom, online schooling midst nature's loom. As a botanist in her life, seed she did sow, fame blossomed like a new plant, her knowledge aglow. In the quiet of nature, we find the loudest truths.
Thank you.